The world has entered the knowledge age. Across the globe, there are knowledge-based economies, knowledge-based cities, and communication networks that deliver knowledge. The knowledge age promises to create a prosperous, diversified, and sustainable future for humankind. The aim is knowledge for all. Knowledge for All is the vision of the Gulf Research Center, the Middle East's only independent research institute. Located in Dubai in the United Arab Emirates, the center was founded in the year 2000 by Saudi Arabian businessman Abdulaziz Sager.
I'm a recycled student in this life, so we learn every day. After more than 20 years in business, I decided that I wanted to go back again to school and learn more about the international relations issues. There was no center focusing on the region, so I decided to put some of my resources, dedicate them, make them available for such a center. We believe knowledge for all, and it is the right for people to be knowledgeable about their region and to have every information possible about their region, because unless they are knowledgeable, they cannot participate.
The Gulf Research Center aims to bring about a better understanding of the GCC countries, as well as Iraq, Iran, and Yemen.
The main objective is to provide a scholarly, high-quality research about the region in social science. A research that can be applied and can be supportive to the people and to the policymakers also. They can get the benefit from what we are doing in really implementing public policies on the region.
But the center doesn't just benefit the Gulf region. People from across the globe, from all walks of life, can raise their awareness of the issues that are driving the region through the center's comprehensive, regularly updated website. This worldwide community is also contributing to the research, a key part of the GRC concept. The Gulf Research Center's activities focus on 4 core areas: research, consultancy, education, and media. One of the center's main concerns is the international relations and politics of the GCC states. More than 55 areas of critical research and analysis have been identified, ranging from social issues to regional security. Each research program has a dedicated web portal containing useful resources. The GRC disseminates information through a number of channels. Publishing is another. In the past, Gulf publishers have faced many challenges due to the poor regional distribution network, bureaucratic restrictions, and a lack of marketing knowledge. The GRC intends to revolutionize publishing in the region through its Authors and Publishers portal. The portal enables authors to collaborate more effectively with publishers and publish their work in electronic form, making it available to a wider audience. Publishers are encouraged to digitize books, adding to the center's e-library, which already contains tens of thousands of resources. The GRC also publishes its own books, including the Gulf Yearbook, as well as Arabic translations of English books, journals, papers, and theses. An important part of the GRC's research activity is organizing conferences, workshops, and lectures relating to Gulf issues to encourage dialogue between Arab and non-Arab scholars. GRC is a think tank that helps to generate new ideas and incubate innovative projects. Small meetings and seminars that bring together specialists from across the globe help to catalyze these very creative processes. Discussions and debates, as well as brainstorming and the stepwise enhancement and elaboration of ideas, are all key elements in finding viable solutions to problems both old and new. GRC recognizes the importance of openly and thoroughly addressing the crucial issues facing the Gulf region today. And its programs strive to bring together those who can best contribute to the creative development of this region. The GRC's consultancy services have proved invaluable to companies and institutions all over the world. Drawing on its network of experts and specialists, the Centre conducts commissioned research about the Gulf region on a range of subjects.
I think education is very important to our region here, from the fact that to develop a wealthy economy where jobs get created, one of the components that you need besides strong government support and strong infrastructure, which we do have today, is a high standard education system that produces the future workforce for us.
The GRC fully supports the region's policies for education reform. The Centre believes IT is the way forward and is striving to implement a world-class e-education system in the region. It is doing this by providing an environment conducive to networking, bringing together the education ministries, internet service providers, and content and application suppliers. Also in the field of education, the GRC designs unique executive learning programs, both independently and in cooperation with leading international universities and education and research institutes.
Gulf Research Center has been instrumental in the changes of education. They have been bringing good researchers to come understand what is happening in the region here and to help us to advance our system. Also very important from the publications and the conferences they have been holding very regularly on the key subjects like e-education.
People have many different impressions of the Arab world. These impressions are often shaped by the media. They are not always positive, and they are often inaccurate. In the media sphere, the role of the Gulf Research Center in providing knowledge for all is even more vital.
The Knowledge for All provides, access to the West about this part of the world. In the Arab world, and I'm an Arab, we always had a problem of access to information, and especially to our information. And this provides knowledge for all because, you cross the barrier, you cross the borders.
Crossing borders and expanding horizons is important to GRC. A series of television documentaries are being produced on issues pertinent to the region.
1,000 years before, Arabs had brought the technology and literature of the East to the West, and their religion, Islam, had encompassed much of Asia, North Africa, and southwestern Europe. The idea of recovering that historic grandeur had remained in the consciousness of Arab intellectuals.
And a unique news portal has been set up delivering the latest independent news to subscribers. News, opinions, analysis and reports about the Gulf region from over 4,000 regional and international news sources can be accessed with selected articles translated.
The Gulf in the media is a breakthrough. It is a very rich and valuable website with knowledge and information about Gulf countries. This did not exist before. I think this center is very valuable for everybody. governments, for journalists, for policy makers, for people who do research, it does provide all the information that people need, to know more, to understand this part of the world more, and, to advance their knowledge, basically.
The Gulf Research Centre is considered by many to be the definitive source of information for any institution or individual needing to improve their understanding of the Gulf region.
We lack a think tank in the area. I think it's the only one in the region, in the Gulf region, which is non-governmental.
It is very important for organizations like mine, that is for Western research organization, to have counterpart organizations in this region that we think are quite independent and work along the same criteria that we follow, that is that of trying to analyze issues, not to be a partisan organization, but to really contribute a detached analysis.
This center tackles everything in the region. If you are looking about database about the region, certainly you will find it in GRC.
It is a very well organized institute on a high academic standard.
We need this, especially in this time, because there is a great pressure to open the societies and deal with other cultures, and this can be done through such centers.
My real contribution to the society, a real contribution to the society makes me feel great, because I believe what I am doing is really providing knowledge for those whom they need it.